Hi friends, Alaska Crafty Gal Victoria here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you've been with me for a while, welcome back. Today is all about the Wings program. If you don't know what Wings is, Rose over at Rose Likes Crochet is working with an organization that is a domestic violence shelter. And every month they request specific items that they are in need of for the people that utilize the program. So this month it's hats and cowls or hats and scarves. You can also do a scooty, but they have to be winter sets. They can't just be a hat or a scarf. They have to be a set. You can also include gloves, fingerless gloves, but they have to be a winter set in order to be accepted. So with that being said, I'm going to link Rose's channel down below, and that way you can go over to Rose. I'm sure y'all know who Rose is. Say hi. And she has a whole list of everything for each month of the year. Anyway, this month for September, it's all about the hats and the scarves and the scooties and the hats and the cowls, etc. So I made a few and I wanted to show them before I get them off in the mail to her. So I'm just looking at my notes so I can tell you guys what pattern I used. So this very first set I made is this set right here. It's a cowl and a hat. So it's just the basic ribbed beanie. I made this because a dear viewer named Pat was struggling with a hat pattern that she was using. So I found this one and I made it up real quick so that I can send her the information to show her that it works up this way. Anyway, thank you, Pat, because now I have an extra set to send to Rose. So this pattern is called the Easy Breezy Ribbed Beanie. It is very beginner friendly, works up really quickly, and I just did this in one evening. Like, it only took me maybe a couple hours to do this hat, hour and a half, 2 hours. So I made this hat. And it's nice. It's one of those ones that works up extra long and then you just fold it up for the brim. But this will keep somebody's head nice and warm. And for this yarn, I just used some yarn I was gifted a while back when I was making the temperature blanket for my grandson, like over 2 years ago. This was gifted to me, and this is what I wound up using. It's a more vintager, it's not even a word. It's a more vintage yarn. And it's Red Heart and it's called Emerald. So that's that. And the cowl is really nice. Same thing. It just is worked in a big, long piece and then you just put it together. And then I just folded it down a little bit, but this will keep somebody nice and warm in the winter time. So that is the hat and the cowl. They are both by the same designer, and it is Allie over at The Turtle Trunk. I'll link all of the pattern links down below. It was a free pattern and I absolutely love it. Okay, so the next thing I made is this hat. Now this hat pattern is made with mandala watercolors. I had received this in one of those Santa sacks, and I wasn't sure because it had some wool in it if I'd be able to use it, but it's such little percent of wool. It is only 15% wool, 75% acrylic, and 10% nylon. And I have a slight aversion to wool, but I didn't have any trouble working with this yarn. And it's called Watercolors, and I absolutely love it. Now this pattern here is called the Color Tour Slouchy Hat. And it's a pattern by the Unraveled Mitten. I will link her channel down below as well. I did a slight adjustment because I think I used a different yarn than her, or I crocheted, looser or tighter than she did. But the band wound up being 54 rows. So, and I did a total of 18 rows before I did the top where you cinch it closed. But I just think it is so cute. Oh, I'm showing you the back. That's the back where you join. So let me show you the pretty front. There it is. Isn't it pretty? I love this hat. I just love the colors. I love the way the watercolors worked up. I'm so happy I didn't break out from the wool in this. Love this. And then I made a scarf to go with it. So here's the scarf. I like the way this works up. And it's just a real pretty stitch. It's nothing fancy, you know. This is all made with, this is called the Portsmouth scarf. It's on lionbrand.com, pattern number M20191 MDW. And it's 57 inches long by 8 inches wide. And I did this super quick. So there we have it. Portsmouth scarf, lionbrand.com. So that will make a very nice, warm, cozy set for somebody. And then I did, oh, let me grab the yarn real quick. I used, because I don't have just the ball band because I still have a whole bunch of it left. But this is just the Red Heart Super Saver Aran Fleck. It's got those little flecks in it. And I made like a toddler. So like this will fit a child between the ages of like 3 and 6. So I made this little hat and this little scarf. How cute is the little scarf? So I just made, now this hat pattern is loosely based on a hat pattern by Yolanda Soto Lopez. It is the base hat for her unicorn hat that she makes. If it's still a free pattern, I will link it down below. Regardless, I will still link her down below, Yolanda Soto Lopez. She's an awesome designer, and I love the stuff that she makes. But look at this cute little scarf. It's just so cute. So this will keep a little toddler nice and cozy for the winter. So I'm just going to tuck this right inside the hat. So I have this set. And then I made this set. I can't remember where I found this pattern. If I can find it, I will link it down below as well. But it is super fun. It's just like the crisscross double crochets where you crisscross the double crochet. And I just love it. It's such a cute hat. Some little toddler will look super cute in it. And then I made this little scarf. The scarf is no pattern. It is just half double crochets. But look at how cute. Look at Red Heart was all into color work even back in the day, because this is a vintage yarn. It is called, I believe it's vintage, because look at the label. It is called Lullaby, Red Heart Classic. It's called Lullaby, and look at that color work. So this cute little scarf set, this little scarf and hat will fit some, this is a toddler one as well, like ages 3 to 6-ish. So there's another set for some cute little toddler. So that is going off to Rose. And then what else do I got here? Oh yeah, this one. Okay, so I made this one last night. So this is another pattern from lionbrand.com, because I had that also, I believe in that Santa sack was this yarn. Where is it? Oh my goodness gracious. I can't find it. Let me find it. It is this Hometown USA, and this is called Anchorage Ice. And it's a nice yarn. I'm sure y'all have heard of this. It is, let's see real quick, 100% acrylic. So this is called Anchorage Ice. And this hat pattern right here is called the Greenpoint Grunge Cap. It is pattern number L32058 on lionbrand.com. They use 2 different colors, but I did not want to do that because I wanted to use up the 3 balls that I had in this Anchorage Ice and get it out of my stash. And it works up super fast, really nice. And it's more of like a skull cap. So it's a tighter fitting beanie. And I wanted, because I have the purple for like a woman, I wanted a man. I mean, a woman could wear this too, you know, it doesn't matter, but I wanted there to be an option for a gentleman, if there is a gentleman in the shelter right now or in the program. So I just really liked it. I tend to make a lot of very girly things, so I've got to remember occasionally to include the men in my crochet projects. So that is called, like I said, the Green Point Grunge Cap. And then I wanted to find a scarf because I only had the 3 balls, and I wanted to make sure I had enough to do a set. And so I looked up a pattern online brand using Hometown USA, and I found this Under the Sea. They have a hashtag Scarfy, but it's not Scarfy yarn. It's literally the Hometown yarn. So it's called Under the Sea. And again, it was 2 different colors, but I just used all that one color. And it is pattern number L40614. L40614. And it's just a nice pattern. I just like it. And it's long. It's a nice long scarf. Yep. And so I did that scarf to go with that set. And this worked up really quick too. So this one is worked this way, where you chain like 100 and something, and then you work the scarf that way. But it's just lovely, and I'm so happy to be able to send some sets to Rose, because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get enough done. Not that she requires any set amount, even one set helps. So I just wanted to send her a few. And I am working on one more hat and scarf set for a younger child. And I can't tell you the name of either one of these yarns, but they're both very lightweight. They're like a 2 or a 3. So I held 2 strands together and just made this basic beanie. And I'm working on the scarf now. So as soon as I finish the scarf, I'm going to get these off in the mail to Rose. But that's it. Those are those. And then I made a bunch more lovies. So this pattern is by Z over at Zelda NRJ3. She has this lovey pattern. So for those of you who are not skilled or have a really hard time, or you struggle with amigurumi, this is a wonderful alternative to making like amigurumi patterns or lovies. So it's just beautiful. And you use a stuffed animal, and then you just pop it's crocheted around like a hair pretty. I call them hair pretties. One of those, see, you can see it there, like one of those elastic pretties. And then you just pop it over the head. And that way, if it gets dirty or it gets like, you know, little child slobber or little sticky fingers on it, it's easy. You just take it off, wash it, put it back on. And he's brand new again. So I made this lion, super cute little lion. And as far as the yarns I used, I was just using up scrap balls because I'm trying to use up all my scraps. I know that this, I believe it is. This is an impeccable. And this is like a Red Heart, creamy, whatever it's called. I have some more right here. Or Big Twist. Either one. It's one of those like cream colors. Yeah. So there, I made the lion. I made the little lion. So cute. And then I made this guy. Little cheetah. Little cheetah. And I used Red Heart Super Saver turquoise, and then like a limey green. Just cute, because it matched perfect. It matched so perfect. So then I made this one. So there's another lovey. And then I used Caron Simply Soft, and I made this one. It's a little turtle. Look how cute. It's a turtle. And I don't know the color of this. Just Caron Simply Soft. Just made a little turtle. Love it. And then I made this fella. Now, oh my gosh. Okay, so it's right here. I had 2 balls of this. And it is Premier Yarns Eversoft. And this color is called Sunburst. It's such a cute yarn. And as soon as I saw this little fella, I was like, oh my goodness, how perfect is that? So I used that color here, the sunburst, and then I put purple in with it. Cute. This little guy, just purple and pink. I don't know what it is, fox or whatever. But so then I made this one. I love it. And then I made this guy, this little reindeer. Again, I used Impeccable. This is Impeccable, and then this is just like a maroon because it matched perfect. Little reindeer, just a little reindeer, little snowy reindeer or moose or whatever it is. I think it's a reindeer, but isn't that cute? So then I made this guy. These work up so fast. You can whip these up in no time at all. No time at all. I love this pattern by Z. So grateful to Z for this pattern. And then I made this guy. He's like a little Reese's toy. Got the little Reese's. And then I thought, oh my goodness, I had this really bright orange in my stock and then like this creamy color. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. So then I made this one. So I have a whole bunch of lovies to send to Z. These are, I think, next month, October, the lovies. So I can't send them yet, but I'm gonna box them up and have them ready to go. So as soon as the end of the month hits or beginning of October, I can get these in the mail to Rose. So yeah, those are all the things for wings so far. And then, so I don't know if you guys have, I think I saw somebody send in a winter set using this yarn here. It's the Craft Smart Value Jacquard. It's this right here. Now I had seen this a while back. I think when I first got to Arizona, I had seen this and my husband took me with a gift card for like Valentine's Day or something. And I bought like 6 skeins of this. I just loved all the colors. I loved all the colors in this. And this color is called Rainbow. How can I not get it, right? It's Rainbow. And I was like, I love that color so much. I need to have that in my life. So I bought 6 and then I didn't know what to make with it. And then I had made like a sample swatch. And I was like, what do I want to turn that into? I wasn't sure. You want to see what I did? Rose is also going to be accepting baby blankets. So I made a corner to corner baby blanket. Okay, actually it goes this way. Look at how stinking cute that works up. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. I did a little corner to corner baby blanket. And then I just did this border because I wasn't sure what kind of border I wanted to do. I did like your basic granny border and then I did a row of single crochet. But I wasn't sure what color to pull from here. And so I pulled this like turquoisey color and red. And it just kind of makes it really just pop, I think. But I love it. So this is one of the blankets that will be going to Rose when they're accepting baby blankets. I forget what month that is too. Like I said, I'll refer you to her list. But isn't that amazing? Oh, I put this on here so I would know which is the top. I don't know why I do that. So let me take that off of there. Okay, there we go. Not that it matters, but isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing how it works up? I love that yarn so much. I love it. Rainbow. So there is that baby blanket for Rose. I love making the corner. I'm so glad I figured out that stitch. When I was first learning, I really struggled. But there we have it. So I'll have this baby blanket and I'll just pick one that I've already made. So you can only send in 2 baby blankets. There's a limit of 2 per creator. So I will send in this one and another one I've already made in the past. I'll pick one from that, maybe that purple one I made. Maybe I'll send that one with it. So then that'll be the 2 baby blankets when that time comes. Anyways, that is everything I've worked on and crocheted for Rose over at Rose Likes Crochet for the organization Wings. I'm really excited to be getting these projects done. And that's it. That's all I have for you today, friends. I hope you like everything I shared with you. Like I said, I'll put all the pattern links down in the description box below. So if you liked anything you saw or you want to make something, you can do that. You'll have quick link and information to get over to the patterns and make 1 or 2 or 10 yourself. All right, friends, that is everything today. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending some of your valuable time with me. I really do appreciate it very much. And I will see you all in the next video. Until next time, this is Alaska Crafty Gal Victoria here. Bye-bye.